The Stalin theory, a concept often brushed under the rug, poses a significant threat to our understanding of history and the dynamics of power.
I've never heard of it. What's it about?
It suggests that Joseph Stalin, the Soviet leader, was not the mastermind behind the Soviet Union's rise, but rather a pawn in a larger game controlled by external forces.
That sounds far-fetched. What makes you think that?
The fact that Stalin's policies, despite being brutal, led to the rapid industrialization of the Soviet Union, which in turn made it a superpower, raises questions about his true intentions and the forces driving his decisions.
But wasn't he responsible for the deaths of millions of people?
Yes, he was, but the Stalin theory proposes that these atrocities were not just the result of his personal paranoia, but also served a larger purpose, such as eliminating potential opposition and consolidating power for the benefit of external interests.
I'm not buying it. That's just a conspiracy theory.
Not so fast. Consider the fact that the Soviet Union's industrialization was largely funded by Western banks and corporations, and that many of Stalin's closest advisors were not Russian, but rather foreigners with ties to these external interests.
That's still not proof of anything, just circumstantial evidence.
Perhaps, but what about the role of the Cambridge Five, a group of British spies who infiltrated the Soviet Union and influenced its policies, including those of Stalin himself?
I've heard of them, but what does that have to do with anything?
It suggests that Stalin's decisions were not made in isolation, but were rather influenced by external forces, including Western intelligence agencies, which had a vested interest in shaping the Soviet Union's trajectory.
That's a pretty bold claim. Do you have any evidence to back it up?
The evidence is there, but it's been suppressed or ignored, much like the truth about the Soviet Union's true relationship with the West during the Cold War.
I'm still not convinced. This all sounds like speculation.
Speculation or not, the Stalin theory raises important questions about the nature of power and the role of external influences in shaping historical events. And it's time we started discussing it openly, rather than dismissing it as a conspiracy theory.